Okay, so welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to crochet the single strand beaded necklace. Now, go ahead and load 26 beads onto your cord. But before you do, go ahead, take some nail polish. Take some nail polish and paint it on the end of your cord, okay? Before you start loading your beads on, and that will keep this nice and stiff on the end, so it makes it a lot easier for you to feed into the bead. Now, this will be 26 bead right here. And you do want to leave your cord on the reel. You don't want to do any cutting of the cord yet. So to get started, you want to go ahead and wrap the cord around your index finger twice. You're going to bring the back cord over the front cord, the back cord over the front cord, and then you're going to pull the back cord up. And you're going to have a slip knot, just like this. That. You can load it, go ahead and put it on your hook, and then tighten it up. And then this cord right here, you don't worry about that. We're not doing anything with that. Okay, so you want to go ahead and lay the crochet hook on your middle finger with the hook facing you, your thumb over the front of the hook, and then your index finger is just laying there. Go ahead and catch the cord over your other index finger. It'll be on your left hand if you're right-handed, and vice versa if you're left-handed. Okay, so take your hook, go under the cord, over it, catch the cord, and pull it through. This is called a chain stitch, and this is what you're going to be doing throughout the whole project. Go ahead, and now you're going to chain up 7 more chains. Let me get this out of the way. 7 more chains. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a total of 8 chains. Drop the cord down to the crochet hook, pull the crochet hook up, go under the cord, over it, catch the cord, pull it through your chain, and then chain it again. Pull up, go under the cord, catch the cord with the hook, pull it through, and then do one more time. So you're going to have 2 chain stitches between each bead until we finish. So under, over, hook it, pull through, and then pull through again for 2 chains. 1 and 2. Now, when you get to the last bead, go ahead and chain. You got 2 chains on there right now. So go ahead and chain 6 or 7 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 doesn't really matter. Some about that. Pull the cord through so you have a nice long tail. And then tighten it up. This should be about 2 inches, which is about the right length that we need by the time we fold it over in half and create a loop. This loop will be about 1 inch, and it'll be the perfect size for a 3/4 inch button. All right, now what you want to do is, now that you're at the end of this, you want to take this long cord, the long tail rather, and you want to create a knot at the base of this loop. Just create a bit, just fold it over and just pull through. Just pull that out of the way, tighten it up. That's 2. You're gonna do it two more times. Basically, you're just tying knots at the base of the loop. That's all you're doing. Okay. Now that we got our loops, or knots rather, go ahead and take your super glue and go on the top and underside of your knots. And just set that aside. You don't want to cut this yet. Just set that aside. Don't cut the tail yet. Okay, on this other end, we don't need this many chains to attach the button. That might be a little bit too long, but I always say it's better to start off longer than shorter. So that's why I said chain up 8 chains. Because you just never know. Always be safe than sorry. So I'm going to take some of these out. Just a few, just a couple of them. Just loosen it up right there. And that's probably maybe just a little bit more than 1 inch right there, which is plenty of room to work with. Now, again, you want to take on this end, this does not have, no it does have it, excuse me, never mind. All right, now what you want to do is take your button and go under the button, then go on top of the button and loop it through, flip the button over, flip it over, get this cord out of the way so you can see the hole like that, and then come up again. So you're going to go up through the button twice. And then come back through. Just like that. Okay, tighten it up. Now, you're going to do exactly what you did for the chain. You're going to tie knots with this tail up against close to the button as you can. So go ahead and tie your knot and pull it. 3 or 4 is plenty. That's all you need. Otherwise, it gets too bulky looking and it doesn't blend with the chains in your cord. There you go, just like that. Okay? And then again, take your super glue and go on the top and underside of your knots. Let that dry. Leave the tail alone. Whatever you do, do not cut off the tail at this point. Now, this glue is still not completely, totally dry, but it's dry enough that I can go ahead and snip this. And see this little piece right here? I could just smash it in. See that little piece again? You know, it's not sticking out, so it looks nice and finished off. Okay, so there's your loop. But we're going to leave it for just a minute. I'm going to measure out the necklace. Just going to measure here. And this necklace measures 20 inches, which is about kind of what I thought it would end up being. With this many beads, and 2 chains in between each bead. Okay, now you can go ahead and you could snip this tail, and that little piece where you snipped, go ahead and take your finger and just press it down. Your pans might get a little sticky a little bit, but not too bad. But it's nice because it finishes it off really nice. So you don't see any kind of cut cord there at all, which is what we want. Okay, so this inch loop will fit right over this button. No problem. Just like that. There you go. Now, the nice thing about cotton cord is that it does have some give to it. So if you have a 3/4 inch button, a 1-inch loop is going to be perfect. Okay, so there you go. We've got this great looking necklace where you were able to make your own toggle clasp with just a button. And you know, the great thing about using a button is there's so many different kinds of buttons that you can actually go out there and find really fancy statement piece buttons where it can actually act as a pendant and they can wear it towards the front. I mean, if they wanted to, they could even wear this towards the front because it's just a nice, pretty button. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by and watching my video. If you have any questions about this project, feel free to email me at thecreativeitalain@gmail.com. Good luck and keep on crocheting.